Greetings and welcome to the NewsRamp Health, Fitness, and Wellness Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, delighted to have you with us as we explore today's top stories. At newsramp.com, we curate business news from the best newswires, bringing you the most relevant updates. Before we dive in, just a quick heads up. While AI assists in producing this podcast and generating the voices, the news stories are all real. You can read the full articles on newsramp.com. Today is Monday evening, June 30th, 2025, and we have a great mix of health, fitness, and wellness headlines lined up for you. So whether you're on the go, working out, or just relaxing, stay with us as we get started. Here's our first headline.
Investor news breaks. Soligenix Inc., NASDAQ, SNGX, advancing novel immunotherapy to combat antibiotic resistance. Soligenix Inc., listed on the NASDAQ as SNGX, is advancing a novel immunotherapy to combat antibiotic resistance. The company's SGX-943 therapy, based on Duscatide, modulates the body's immune response to promote infection clearance and reduce inflammation. Soligenix's portfolio includes specialized biotherapeutics and public health solutions targeting areas with significant unmet medical needs. The company focuses on developing and commercializing products to treat rare diseases with an unmet medical need. Soligenix's development programs include potential commercialization of Hybrite for the treatment of cutaneous T-cell lymphoma and other innovative therapies for various inflammatory diseases. For more information, visit Soligenix's website at soligenix.com.
A news breaks. Why Lantern Pharma Inc. is one to watch. Lantern Pharma Inc., LTRN, a clinical-stage biotechnology company, is using AI and machine learning to revolutionize oncology drug development. Their RADAR platform integrates over 200 billion oncology-specific data points, supporting their precision cancer therapies targeting NSCLC, TNBC, and NHL. Starlight Therapeutics expands their reach into brain and CNS cancers. Lantern has received FDA designations like Fast Track and Orphan Drug status, accelerating their pipeline development. With an average timeline of 2 to 3 years and $2.5 million per program, Lantern is making strides in oncology drug discovery and development.
Rising risk factors. The American Heart Association's 2025 Heart Disease and Stroke Statistics Update reveals that cardiovascular diseases remain a leading cause of death in the U.S. due to factors like high blood pressure, obesity, and diabetes. The report projects a concerning increase in these risk factors, with hypertension and obesity expected to affect over 180 million adults by 2050. Prevalence varies among demographics, with Black women and Hispanic men showing higher rates of obesity and diabetes. Additionally, the report highlights the global rise in unhealthy weight among young people. While tobacco use is declining, cardiovascular disease-related healthcare costs are projected to surge by 300% in the coming decades. For more information on healthy living, visit heart.org.
Biomed news breaks. Quantum BioPharma Limited, NASDAQ QNTM, launches $600 private placement of Class A multiple voting shares. Quantum BioPharma Limited QNTM has launched a $600 private placement of Class A multiple voting shares, MVS, at $50 per share. The offering is expected to be fully subscribed by existing MVS holders, including entities linked to CEO Zishan Said and Director Anthony Derkach. The company relied on exemptions due to the transaction's limited size relative to market capitalization as a related party transaction under MI 61-101. Proceeds from the offering will support general working capital, with all issued securities subject to a 4-month plus 1-day hold under Canadian securities laws.
Biomed news breaks. Clene Inc. advances regulatory strategy for CNM-A08 with FDA meetings scheduled for ALS and MS programs. Clene Inc., listed on NASDAQ as NN, has made significant progress in its regulatory strategy for CNM-A08. Following a Type C meeting with the FDA, the company received feedback on its statistical analysis plan for evaluating neurofilament light biomarker data for ALS. Clene has resubmitted a revised plan and expects FDA acceptance this summer, with NFL analyses planned for early Q4 2025. Additional FDA meetings are scheduled for Q3 2025 to assess long-term ALS survival data and review Phase 2 MS trial results. Clene is focused on improving mitochondrial health to treat neurodegenerative diseases like ALS, Parkinson's, and MS. For more information, visit Clene's website at www.clene.com. Biomed News Breaks: NextPlat Corp, NXPL, issues CEO update, reaffirms commitment to growth following leadership transition. NextPlat Corp, listed on NASDAQ as NXPL, issued a shareholder letter from the interim CEO, expressing confidence in the company's future after the recent passing of CEO and Chairman Charles M. Fernandez. The letter outlines plans for increased focus, coordination, and strategic investment to drive long-term value creation. NextPlat is a global e-commerce platform company focused on high-growth sectors like technology and healthcare, offering voice, data, tracking, and IoT products worldwide. Through acquisitions and collaborations, the company aims to help businesses sell goods online, domestically, and internationally. For more information, visit the company's newsroom at the provided URL.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Health, Fitness, and Wellness podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, NewsDirect.com, and BlockchainWire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.